somebody decided to unleash the security alarm around here. That's a good sign for things to come. At least we made it to the airport here on time. It is 9:30ish, and my hair is a bit of a mess because I actually left my hat back at home, but I have my hat in my carry-on right now. Just trying to get through the day as much as I can, and need a lot of coffee too. I had somebody had to stop by my house earlier today because there was a weird inefficiency I had of the air conditioning unit that I had, and I need to make sure this was going to be a normal operation day, so I don't have to like stress out about it during the trip. Just discovered it this week. It was determined it was just inefficient to all heck, so I had to pay I had to pay some fees to deal with the. I had to pay a lot more extra just to deal with the AC this week. I hadn't needed to do it anyway. It was already pretty bad. So that's where I stand. But otherwise, should hopefully be a normal flight for once. MagFest was already stressful enough, quote unquote, because of the weather. Thankfully, it's May. There's no snowstorms whatsoever. Nothing's holding us back. So they're about to ask us to board. You'll probably see me wearing a mask throughout my trip there because I don't mind wearing one of these. So let's see what ends up happening. And hopefully no delays, which means I've jinxed it. Lord help me, I am on my BS again. This place is huge again. I missed absolutely everything about what happened 5 years ago. I literally cannot speak because I literally just landed a couple hours ago. My crew is a little late, so that's why you're getting very scuffed. You're getting a very scuffed vlog right now, which is pretty much par for the course here. We're gonna be on our way to the dealership. I'm meeting up with somebody here from the sports community that I hang out with, and we're just gonna see what happens here. It's gonna be just gonna be a chill day, just trying to see what day one has to offer, and see where that goes from here. Nothing else to nothing really crazy back in the flight over here. Just a pretty normal day. The agent really was on a lot of coffee or just had a lot of energy, more than I expected. So we're just on our way to the dealership, just trying to check out the place. We'll see what ends up happening. TRG panels tomorrow too, so hopefully we can get to that, all things considered. Help me out here on my way to the dealership. Let's see what ends up happening. We are here. Dealer's room didn't even take long. I know where my pal is. My pal is in this dealer's room right here. So here's a quick pan of this really scuffed. Oh, hello. Look at that there. Let me just move out of the way. We're on our way to me and my pal here. He's under one of the aisle segments. I'm just gonna be chilling out here as much as I can, just walking around. Again, not a whole lot. I'm basically just hanging out here until like my pals arrive. They got delayed for reasons that I'm sure are very valid. I'll probably be catching up with them later. So we're just chilling out here. I'm gonna be meeting up with them, and we'll see what ends up happening. Maybe I'll run into people I recognize out here as we're about to pan this direction here while I catch my breath and then figure out, where are my cosplayers at. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but here you go. Yeah, I'm kind of frazzled right now. I'm just when you do this for as long as you have, it's kind of a miracle that I'm able to pull this off as long as I have either. I wish I still had the energy at this age, but I'm slowly running out of it. So we'll see what ends up happening. Got to meet up with my pal. I have located my pals. Exhibit hall has everything. I'm just gonna load up in line here. And they have food stalls in there too, which is really neat. So kind of excited, actually, a lot more than I was expecting. I came into this convention not really expecting a whole lot. I did meet up with my pal or somebody from the sports community. Very cool. So right now I'm just heading back to check in with my hotel group. They're probably not gonna be on camera at all throughout this week, so we'll see what ends up happening here. Haven't seen much of the other guys here too. So. All right, we are here in day one of MomoCon. We're actually about to head out to meet up with our pals here. So this is only just day one. It's only the afternoon. We're not done here. unless my pals want to say they're done, but I already got my badge and everything, so I already got more than what I bargained for, knowing me. I'll probably be tired throughout the day too, so none of this is really gonna be helping matters here. But you should have a better vlog here the rest of the way. As for sports guy, found him. Wasn't too nervous. It's been like 5 years since I went to Atlanta, so it's gonna be really so it's one of those events that kind of holds near and dear to my heart as much as possible. So I gotta also get used to the fact that in this entire event right here, it used to be over this way right there. That used to be where 2018 was, and I went here in 2018 as well. So things have definitely changed since I've been to Atlanta. But now we're outside. It's bright as heck. Even my camera will probably not be able to adjust this one easily. But that's what I get for doing all this. I apologize to all the people who are looking at this and thinking, why is Jones' eyes blinded? Try to figure out how to navigate through. So I'm literally gonna be making the trek back to the hotel. Not saying at the Omni that hotel information is secret, because I don't want to tell people where I was at all. So we'll leave it at that. There's still some smudge marks on the camera, so not much I can do about that at the moment. But we're heading back, and we'll clean up those smudge marks and make it a lot more professional. I swear on it. We'll see you guys back, hopefully back at the floor. All right, day 2 is here. I lost a good chunk of day 1 last night due to story here is that both my leg muscles actually cramped up, or my calves cramped up at the worst time. Both of them did. So I was in pain for quite a while actually. I had to. It was an hour. It was already 9 o'clock, and at that point I was just like, I'm just gonna cut my losses. Especially with my hotel lead actually being here, actually able to make it here despite all the buffoonery they had to deal with. So I decided, I'm just gonna cut my losses, just use this as a rest evening. What I was gonna do is play Switch games with pals, but I was already exhausted, so I didn't have any. When they said that they arrived, I was like, okay, there's virtually no point in staying there as long as I need to. So I just went home. I just went back, used it to sleep. Claimed the chair. It was hotel AC did not want to operate the way it should, which is annoying. So I didn't get a good night's rest either. So hopefully you'll probably see me very caffeinated for day 2. Hopefully I can get through day 2 and 3 just fine. I'm a little worried about how that's going to currently progress. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get some more panoramas for that one. We got TRG throne controllers later today too. So we'll go to that one and see what happens. Hopefully my legs operate just fine. So the legs are right here. Been massaging them as much as I can, trying to make sure I can get through the day. I'll probably use some of the morning to get them massaged and checked on. May have to get some ice packs, so we'll have to wait and see. If it starts to become bad, I may have to bench myself for a good chunk of the day, which just sucks because I wanted to buy some merch, but hopefully I am in a condition where I can do this. See you guys there. Like, no shot. I'm sitting here waiting outside the panel. I'm not going to be participating in it, but I wanted to see here because the line has instantly formed. Whoops, the camera's not cooperating with me today. The line has already formed. So the first thing I did is I immediately asked the group. I pretended like I didn't know what I was talking about, but obviously I had the Coliseum shirt right here. So the first thing I asked it, but just in case just keep people awake, I've always asked questions like, I have asked these very simple questions about the panel. It's like, what is Storm Controllers? What is it all about? Like, do I know any, like, you guys watching the streams? Like, what is this thing? I was always asking these guys because these guys are always prepared. They want to be here so early, be in line, do all this fun stuff, and I'm just sitting here and like, I think this is gonna be a perfect time to troll them. I got some successful ones. Like 2 people didn't recognize the shirt because the thing is that my badge covers the shirt. So, but someone looked at my shirt and they're like, "Wait, you definitely know what this is. You must have been a long time fan." And I was like, "Good, you fell in my ploy." So I had a good chat with them, and I think I think personally I love to troll people like that, and it's so much fun to do. Right now I'm just sitting in a chair right now because I'm trying to rest my legs. They're some feelings returning back to it. I ate some fruit earlier, so I think it's at the point where my legs are kind of cooperating again, but I'm doing all my precautions early and just making sure that everything's good. You'll get to see me vlog this portion of the trip at the inside the venue once we're ready. I'm not going to be in line for this one. I'm going to be helping out John as much as I can, so you'll get a nice little view of what the crowd's going to look like and all that fun stuff. God,
Body blow, body blow.
what is that? That reminds me of the NES game.
Almost. John. Nice and simple. That's it, Daniel. Don't bother going down. Like, honestly, there's a faster say up here at this point. You'll pick another game challenge. You just know it.
I am literally just chilling here. We have nothing better to do until 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, so you got some more footage, more of me trying to ramble on about what's going to happen next. I didn't do much of Friday footage, to put it this way, because I was basically kind of pulled around everywhere I was going to go anyway, so I kind of just chilled with the rest of the crew from controllers. After the fact, I needed to rest my legs as well, but I did get to meet Frank, or Rush, Mega Rush specifically. Very genuinely awesome people. I'm glad to finally meet them after however many years and whatnot. Then at that point I was just like, okay, I'm just wandering around, nothing really was happening, and I wanted to make one last run at the dealer's room before I wanted to call it quits for the evening. I wanted to stick around and watch the Super Mario 64 race. I was just dead tired. I didn't sleep well between day 1 and day 2. So I ultimately decided, no, I'm just going to cut my losses, forget that idea, and then just stay back at the hotel with my crew. Everybody just conked out around 10:30, so we just woke up really early. And I'm hardwired to wake up at like 8 hours later. So I'm up a little early, not as delirious as I could be. In fact, I'm actually just wide awake as I could be right now, which I'm happy about. So I have enough energy to keep going and see what's going on over here. We're at the console free play room, just checking to see what else is new. It looks like everybody's just playing Smash. I see somebody playing NBA 2K, which I love playing NBA 2K. Guilty pleasure game to play through. I'm just trying to locate if I can find anybody I recognize here at all. Can't pick them out of the crowd. But it doesn't look like too much I recognize right out of the gate. Just more Smash Brothers playing. I'm gonna see if I can find anybody at the vendor's room right now. But yeah, I'm just chilling until 8:30. You'll probably see me again later. Not out of energy. I just have my mask on too, so just keep that in mind. If I sound muffled at all, or if audio's just picking up everywhere else I go, we'll see what happens. VR zone right here as well. I should also point out, like when I went to MomoCon 2018 over in that direction, that's where all the race competition was. And years ago I participated in a few of them, like the Link to the Past randomizer race. Got my ass handed to me by some guy named Economy of Games. John was there too. He loves doing these. I gotta see what the couch competition is for today. But it looks like yesterday was Super Mario 64. I was just tired. I didn't want to go back to the comp, or nobody else wanted to. By the time dinner ended, it was already too late. So I'm like, yeah, forget it. And it looks like it is the Mega Man X race. Okay, that's what I figured. And it is Smash, 8-player Smash 4v4. That's actually kind of funny. And it looks like it's the qualifiers for Mega Man X. Something I instantly recognize. Did I recognize John's name here? Did he make his pass through? I'll have to check. I'll have to take a look at the leaderboard. But yeah, when I was around here, I participated in a few races, got my ass handed to me. This is also, I think this is where they gave me the start for the Super Mario World race commentary I did years ago, which never really made the rounds at all. Hey, And that was really it. This year it's been super scaled down. Nothing fancy. It was behind the Just Dance stage. You get to see people dancing. And that's really it. Otherwise, yeah, it's scaled down, just a lot more chiller now. I gotta check if you guys are recognized in that leaderboard. Until then, though, hey, I'll go back to the vendor hall and see what happens there. Nope, nobody I recognize at all from that leaderboard. So pretty much what I expected. That's all right. Now I'm gonna wait to the dealer's hall. I do need to show like footage of the freaking car because it is insanely ridiculous that they brought motorized vehicles in here. I'm used to MagFest where they only had the one car and that was it. There's a whole bunch of them. You'll get to see in a bit. I wasn't kidding. Oh my lord. So I did do some footages of day one car arrivals here. I just didn't put into magnitude the amount that exists. Here's a VTuber one. I'm gonna assume that's Love Live. Let's move over there. I'm gonna show all the footage and try to dodge ones that have the body clothes because it's very interesting. Happy Endings has one. Oh dear, this is a ReZero car. Blue Lock, that's actually a really nice car. You know what? Puzzles can be found after all. And then it's just a generic red car over there. That's it. Okay, I gotta get a picture of this one. All hail the line. That is an autograph line. But on the other hand, oh. There we go. That is a goddamn Senko-san car. Let me see if I can identify him. FGO. That's spoilers. Oh, Serial Experiments Lanes to the left. Yeah, I've heard about that one. God, that's the end of Evangelion. Evangelion, oh god, that's, is that just the MomoCon car? Oh, Project Hawk. Okay. That's what that is. We got, Data Live. I've heard things about that one. That's Demon Slayer right there. That's the racing car. Shakugan no Shana. That's old as heck. I gotta take a picture of the Senko-san car later. Note to self on that one. This one is this Data Live again? Oh no, Kamiga Kill. Motorcycle. Spice of Wolf to the left. No, that's not SAO. Ghost of the Shell. Right there. Oh! Hello! Team Octopus Woke Kyogre's there. And that's the Spy Family cycle. But I'm gonna walk back. I gotta take a picture of that Senko car. I'm gonna see if I can get a picture of that so I can send it to one of my pals who's a huge Senko-san car fan, or Senko-san fan, not a car fan. That'd be really funny though. I think there are more cars on the other. Oh my god, there are other cars on the other side. Let's see if I can find them. Remember when I said there were more cars? Here's the fourth row of them. So we got. Oh, that's just. Okay, that's just the Haunter Gang. That's my son from Bunny Girl Senpai with a body pillow. We got. I am blanking on that one. That's more Evangelion. Toru car, I'm really worried about. Overlord, that's a nice one. Dyna Zeno, that's okay. Then you got Fake Grand Order again. That's the second Fake Grand Order. But I gotta take a look at this one. Oh, sorry. Oh, of course. Smoochina. That makes more sense now. Estes. We're gonna edit that on footage. So this is probably this is the sketch row. We got all the stuff not safe for a video shown out here. Which is why we recorded it, so we can keep an eye on them and not pay attention to it. More of that and more of the same. Atomiku. Is that Conco? Oh no. I saw this yesterday. I saw this day one before. It's Azure Land, that's right. Note to self, review footage and then post it later. Now we're being more reasonable in this row. Actually, except that car, that Tatsuni Miku. We're just here's My Hero Academia. And I think that's, I'm not sure what that car is. Subaru, oh god, Mayochiki! Who would watch that show? Chainsaw Man? Oh, now that's slick. Car 507, that's Little Busters. Hello, I haven't seen that show in a while. Hunter x Hunter, that's a cool ass car. Oh, Shimakaze, that's Conco right there. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is Conco, but this one's Strike Witches. And then here's more Demon Slayer. Car buffoonery, nothing here, just another exhibitor. And Sasuke. Yeah, that is somebody taking a picture of the Sasuke car. That is awesome to know. And I think we're out of cars? Oh, no, we're not. There's more. There are even more cars. Oh, those are just the generic cars. Now we're at the vendor hall. Now this exists. More art. Here. I'm gonna probably rest my legs a little bit before I do my vendor searching because we're gonna be stuck in a lot of traffic. Remember to take it easy, y'all. Now we're being more. We have came to a close here at MomoCon 2023. I need to head to the airport at this exact moment as my flight leaves around 7 o'clock Eastern time, and whatnot. I didn't get to do much vlogging here at the trip. Also, yeah, mask is down because I'm outside. I didn't get to do much vlogging here in this trip because I was kind of getting suckered into everywhere in the flow, and I didn't want to put my friends on the camera, so that's kind of why I did things the way I did. To wrap up day 2 after my adventures in the vendor hall, we attended the Q&A panel. That wasn't too bad. The usual suspects where the questions were pretty much glaringly obvious. People were just appreciating TRG, nothing wrong with that, but there's got to be a fine balance, of course. What else was there? I'm just trying to remember. Q&A, watched John and the rest of the crew, and Frank and the rest of the crew. Frank, by the way, Frank and Liz, if you're watching this vlog, you guys have been amazing. I don't think I said that enough this entire trip. Yeah, we watched the Mega Man X race just to wind down and then we just pretty much headed back. I didn't get to do a whole lot. I did buy some stuff from the vendor's hall on the way back before I needed to call that trip, so that wasn't too bad at all. And then day 3 pretty much just came and went. Like pretty much my room group had to leave a little earlier than normal because of all the issues getting here, and I don't blame them one bit. So I have to just fetch my luggage and then hit the airport right as I get back. I gotta do some reallocation of my stuff I gotta put away, so that's so I got some extra stuff I have to do before I'm fully done. But otherwise, not too not too bad. Other things to note too, last day, pretty much just chilled. Participating in the Puzzle League tournament, got the gold medal, got first place. That was a lot of fun. Love the rule set. It actually sped up the tournament by a lot, but kind of sucks because it doesn't really get to show off the skills or the reflexes of most people. But I think it really shows how people who are on even plane, how beginners and experts were all on even playing field with the higher levels we're playing against, and I think it makes things a lot more even. In the past, I usually wanted the lower levels to be played, but to make it easier for beginners, but I might be saying the opposite now, which is weird for me to say that, but take that as you will. It's scratching me right now. What else was there? I won that one in the Puzzle League tournament, then I just pretty much chilled in the couch competition to watch Frank, Friends, and John try to qualify with Crew Superstar. I would have I saw Montaro try to qualify, but couldn't do it, and he wasn't able to attend anyway because he had to leave the same way I had to as well. And all I remember from watching that qualifying attempts were goodness gracious, there's a lot of optimization you can do in Gourmet Race 3, which I guess is par for the course at this point. So that's all there really is to that one. Otherwise, I'm basically heading straight to the airport at this time and see if I can make it safely back. Until then, I hopefully will see you guys back at the airport, and then we will log the rest of the trip from there. And once I land back, I'm gonna go straight to bed. See you guys in bed.